Hi, this is Clarence the Jeep. You've seen me on my other videos. This is part one of a four-part series. Denney and I had just come down off of Engineer Pass, and there was an intersection. One way would take us down into Animas Forks. The other one said Ouray. I thought, okay, I've never been on this road. So Denney and I decided we were going to take this road and just see how it was. Hopefully, we would end up at or near Ouray, Colorado. The road started out pretty flat, not too bumpy, little potholes here and there, little mud puddles left over from the rain we had a couple days ago. Clear blue sky, a couple clouds up there. So we're just going to go ahead and drive along here and see what we can find. You can tell that there's no trees, so we must still be above tree line. I see a road way up on that mountain up there, a patch of snow, and I don't see where the road is that leads to it, unless that might have been part of Engineer Pass, actually. Well, we're going to go this way and see what this road brings to us. I sure do hope you like my videos. We've spent many years out in Colorado, exploring all the back roads, high country passes, many towns. And we'll keep posting, so be sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and check out our other videos. So we'll keep going along here and see where this road takes us. Still flat and easy driving. Get a glimpse of the mountains out on the skyline out there. And as far as we can see, the road is still flat and smooth. Well, here comes another vehicle, it looks like. This part of the road's a little narrow, so he is very courteous and stopped to let us pass. Give him a little wave of acknowledgement and continue on our way. Oh, those mountains are beautiful. Just love it. For those of you that may not be aware, my name is Clarence. Denney gave me that name way back in 2016 while we were outside of Leadville. I'm a 2016 Jeep Wrangler, two-door, pretty much stock. We've got some oversized tires and a couple little dress-up parts on the body. Just adds to it, but basically a stock Jeep. But so far, we've not run into anything that I can't handle. This road may change that. road's still pretty flat. We must have gained or lost some altitude because there's trees up ahead. But we must be right on the edge of tree line. Road's getting a little rougher. All pretty much easy stuff though. Road winds, stays flat, and winds and winds. It's kind of fun to think about. Most of the roads that we travel out here might have been old wagon trails for the miners that would come out here searching for gold and silver. And over the years, the roads became more and more used and actually turned into nice, cool four-wheel drive roads that we can explore. It's easy to see that the tough winters up here at elevation, how they take a toll on the roads. How there's washouts, exposed boulders and rocks. But it all makes for an interesting drive. I zigzag around trying to avoid the rough spots. To the left, but I think we're going to go straight. That looks like the well-traveled trail. I have a feeling at some point here we're going to drop down into the forest. We're certainly losing some altitude, gradually, but still losing altitude. Puddle from the rain, but easy for us to go around it. The roads beginning to get just a little rougher. A lot of boulders on this section, and it's turned into somewhat of a shelf road. And we love shelf roads. Rocking. Boulders in the road. Taking this drive in about the third week of October. The lower levels, the lower elevations, the aspens are just popping with color. Just gorgeous. A little bit of a turn here. Let's see where this takes us. forest is getting thicker. Not quite in it yet. Now we're getting into the trees just a little bit. Spruce, pine, fir. Over at Engineer Pass was a lot of fun. We went in both directions. We started on the Animas Forks side, drove all the way over to Lake City, turned around and came back. And now here we are, found this road that, according to the sign, is going to lead us to Ouray. Road's getting a little more interesting as we go, a little rougher, a little more narrow. Steep drop off to the left. These roads aren't dangerous. You just have to keep your eyes on the road. And if you want to look at the scenery, it's best to stop. Looks like a switchback coming up. We're definitely going to lose altitude now. And around we go. Pretty potholed and washed out here. We're going to head off to the right a little bit to avoid most of the rough spots. Almost halfway through part one of this 4-part series. If you want to search this out or find the other portions of this journey, search Clarence the Jeep, and the name of this is Rough Road to Ouray. So by searching one of those two or both, you'll be able to find the other episodes. It's going to switch back down, way down into that valley, it looks like. Always keeping an eye out for wildlife. Moose, mule deer, sometimes mountain goats or Rocky Mountain sheep. Always little squirrels and chipmunks. Every once in a while I'll find a snake. Yeah, there's snakes in Colorado. And by the way, snakes are my favorite animal. I like them all, but snakes are cool. Switchback gonna lead us down to that valley. Ooh, this one's a little tippy, so I think I'm gonna stay far to the left. Well, I don't know, maybe I'll straddle this tippy part. That'll work. Just slow and easy. Keep the wheel cranked to the right. Done. And we head on down. Are gorgeous. The green fields, tundra up higher, the contrast to the dark trees, blue sky, purplish mountains in the distance, and another rough switchback. I have no idea how long this road is. But Denney and I often explore roads where we have no idea how long they are or where they're going. That's kind of what makes it fun, at least for us. Denney's always had a bone in him for exploring. He loves searching out places he's never been. Okay, we got coming up with a intersection here. We'll switch back. And I think we're gonna go to the right. Just feels correct. That part of the road looks more well-traveled than the other. And it continues to deteriorate. The surface is becoming rougher. And we're continuing to lose elevation. So much of the environment out here looks like there would be thousands of animals that you'd be seeing at every turn. And there are thousands upon thousands of animals out here. But this is such a vast area. They get spread out and they're very adept at hiding. That clump of willows on the left and that brush off to the right, there could be a dozen animals hiding in there. I look, Denney looks, not spotting any. Looks like there must be a creek or a small stream that flows down off to the left. It's a pretty deep ravine. I can't really see down into it. again, no problem. On the right, but it looks like it's for people coming from the opposite direction, so I don't know what it says. Oh, it is a cool view out here. Trees framing those mountains perfectly. And here comes a sign. Let's see what this says. Oop. High clearance, four-wheel drive vehicles only. No problem for us. But that alerts me that the road is going to get much rougher. This is a pretty cool section. I'll call it a shelf road. Terrain rising high on the right, dropping off steeply on the left. A narrow road, but plenty of places to ease off to the side if somebody comes from the other direction. And boulders. Easy does it. Looks like we're starting to get to the elevation for the aspens, and boy are they bright and gorgeous. October's a great year to see the colors of these blazing aspens. So beautiful. Once again, if you want to find the other episodes to this four-part series, search out Clarence the Jeep, Rough Road to Ouray. Don't forget, like and subscribe. That helps us so much in the YouTube algorithm recognizing our videos and presenting them to you. Rocky on this section. As always, when you're watching my videos, please feel free to comment. I love to hear what you have to say. Whether you like the video, don't like the video, wish you were out on this road. Or maybe you've experienced this road. It's always nice to hear from the other four-wheelers and adventurers about their experiences out here in the mountains. Yeah, the forest is closing in on us. That's some rocky terrain right there. Yep, we're getting around it. We're getting around it on another switchback. We're going to dip down and lose some more elevation. This is a sharp switchback, and it's a leaner to the right. Straddle that lean once again. Keep them wheels cranked hard to the right. No problem. Well, we're nearing the end of part 1 of the Rough Road to Ouray, the 4-part series. Be sure to search out me, Clarence, the Jeep, and Denney and I will take you on more adventures. For now, we hope you check out the other 3 parts of the Rough Road to Ouray Clarence the Jeep series. Hope to see you then.